Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I'm back once again with another review. We're continuing what I've sort of dubbed the palette cleanser week. You know, after a theme week, just do some random reviews. Well, actually this isn't that random since it's the second Transformer review. Like I said yesterday, we're going smaller, but in today's case, not that small, as we'll be looking at a rather unique repaint that I think might have skipped some of you. This is Nightwatch Optimus Prime from the Commander class. Basically, this was like a Wave 3 or Wave 4 Commander class figure. Um, it was him, like a Nightwatch-ish bulkhead. I don't remember what the tag was, and I think Skyquake. Um, Basically, it was repaints, but technically Skyquake was a new character. I may have the case assortment wrong, don't hold me to that. But as in most cases, some places didn't get this figure just because later waves aren't usually stocked in plentiful amounts due to stores waiting for the next uh, big line, which in Transformers' case was Beast Hunters. This is a cool figure. It's not just a straight repaint. We're going to come around here on the back. Now, of course, this is Photoshopped. I have the actual toy. I'll show it to you. But he has a remolded head, which is kind of hard to see on camera, but I will definitely show it to you on the toy. And instead of the laser guns, he comes with the swords. Now, this is kind of, interesting. You can go ahead and, split, give, this guy one gun, one sword, and the original Prime, one gun, one sword. But, if you're like me, that Prime's already in storage, so this is what you got. I got him from BBTS. They were having a sale. It was about $6. Really couldn't pass it up because it was something I'm interested in, and I do enjoy the mold. So, let's get to the figure. Okay, we're starting off in vehicle mode because I feel that that's the best way I can show the new color scheme. First, right off the front, you'll see the swords hanging off like a pair of giant tusks. These are made of the stronger clear plastic that most of the Commander class weapons were made out of. I am a little disappointed because they don't have a peg right here in the back that I can put it in peg these in my usual preferred position of out to the side, as in, crazy driver mode. Besides being up front, these can peg into the roof like this. You have two sets of pegs, however you prefer. The longer pegs are obviously for robot mode. I'm just going to put the swords off to the side and focus on the vehicle. I guess if I had to describe the color scheme in one word, it was muted. Now this is very unique because we've gotten Nightwatch Optimus Primes before. Some of them have been black, some of them have actually been Ultra Magnus style repaints. I think the best way I can describe this is, if you remember the episode of Prime where Silas built his own Prime mech that he was controlling by remote, this was closer to that color scheme. Not exact, but the red is a little darker. The blues are a bit more muted. The gray was not there, but I do like this. It's a little more traditional in terms of a truck color scheme. Also, you might have that little homage to the gray trailer, because I mean the back section was gray, but whatever. Other than that, it's the same truck mode as the original version. It rolls quite nicely on the wheels. Since I already went over the transformation in my original Commander class Optimus Prime review, we're just going to skip ahead to taking a look at robot mode. Okay, starting off, we're looking at that brand new head sculpt. I had to bring it in really close because it's very hard to see the details, but you can see that there is a lips right there and an open faceplate. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in my previous Optimus Prime review, But there was apparently talk of, even though I never saw it, a variant of that figure that had this open faceplate head, but done in those colors. I'm not sure, but all of these figures come with this open faceplate. As you can see, the blue has been changed. It's instead of a brighter blue, it's more like a royal blue. He still has the clear plastic. I am quite relieved. I haven't had the chipping yet that I did on my original Prime. Coming down the chest, it's grays and blacks. Um, Again, you have more of that royal blue in his legs and feet. I should mention that even though this is a second mold, a the joints aren't as loose as I thought they could be, but they're as loose as it was in the first place, which was kind of loose. Things pegging together and stuff. The arms, of course, are always been that issue. This one in particular does feel a little looser than usual. But again, that was from like the first version of the figure. So yeah, give you a quick look at the back. Again, he has all those ports and pegs that he can plug into Optimus Maximus and the other vehicles to light up his chest. There's also weapon storage here. So, yeah, let's zoom out and I can give you my final thoughts. Nightwatch Optimus Prime is your typical end-of-line repaint figure. It shakes up the color scheme slightly, but not crazily, and it offers you a couple of new features, but that aren't a deal breaker to inspire a purchase. I feel this figure would have worked a lot better in some sort of Cyberverse gift set, but we, as of this writing or recording, have not seen one yet for Prime or Beast Hunters. I don't know if that's something they're doing away with, since a lot of them tended to be gift sets. Can I recommend this figure? If you can find him on discount or clearance, like for $6 like I did, or even less, I would say pick him up. I would even go as far as $8. I mean, that's getting closer to retail price. It was a fun figure, but I do recommend the original version over this guy just because it's more cartoon accurate. This is your old pal Chuck. For Optimus Prime, we'll see you next time.